about changing locations and shit. Man, into this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way I made. Sacrificing time for this shit. Man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago. They ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool. I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace. I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend. We should try again. You been on my mind. You should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl. You know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, Henny the Moore, reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing? Hope all is well. And listen, man, this is not a Victory Monday. This is anything but a Victory Monday. This is, waking up to a big, fat, stinking fucking L. This is being embarrassed and still having to go to your workplace and show your face. This is, it sucks. It sucks to get embarrassed in front of the world like that, man. But we're gonna talk through this shit as a family. We're gonna discuss it. The number one ligament dealer in the United States, landlord from Alabama, will be in with us shortly. To help us compartmentalize this shit and to get through it. But we're gonna talk about it, man. But salute to Kelvin Hicks in the building. Salute to my boy Sneed in the building. Salute to everybody out there coming in and showing love to the platform, man. Y'all know the usual rules of engagement when we go live and we make content. Y'all need to hit that like button. The more likes that we get, the more that the algorithm will work in our favor. The more that they will recommend our videos, the more that they'll, bring people in here so the channel can grow. So hit that like button for me. Also, please hit that share button. Not only because your mama said that sharing is caring, but also because the more people that actually view the content, the more people that will come in and sub, the more people that will come in and subscribe, the more people that will become supporters, right? So it's really like an invitation. So hit that share button and send an invitation, to some of your friends and family. They could be content creators, they could be football fans, they could be anything. But just invite some people over to join the channel and rock out with your boy. Bear24, my boy JVB boy. So yeah, we got some folks sliding in here, man. Cowboys vet, salute to you. So yeah, man, let's go ahead, man. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to discuss. This shit ain't fun at all, man. So where do y'all want to start? I'm gonna ask y'all. Do y'all want to start on offense or do y'all want to start on defense? Because because I needed that laugh yesterday. Lane came into that hole, he just stuck his whole hand out and said, I can't even point a finger, I gotta point a whole hand at these motherfuckers. There's plenty of blame to go around for this one particular game. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dak was not great. Brian Schottenheimer made some questionable play calls. And the defense was ass from start to finish. Special teams ain't did nothing either. You know what I'm saying? So, there's plenty to start at, man. There's plenty to go around. And we can get it. Listen, we can start with Jerry. Hey, that's love right there, man. I see some 49ers in here. Listen, there's a lot of folks that watch the show, man. Because, I don't like to toot my own horn and no shit like that. But I do feel like I make good content. So, I got people from all around. I got Eagles fans that rock with me. I got some 49ers fans that rock with me. I got some folks from Green Bay that be in the chat box, man. So, yeah, it's diverse. Because we have great football conversations over here, man. But we talk about Jerry and what he's done to this team to handicap and kneecap them. So we can start with Jerry. I ain't got no graphic for Jerry, but we can start with Jerry. Trading away your best defensive player before the year starts, right? Listen, and I always say this. You can rationalize trading anybody away depending on the draft haul and what your alternative plan is. You know what I'm saying? Oh, good night gonna have to die. You know, he said Cowboys need a white quarterback. They have never won anything but an African quarterback. Well, Dak Prescott is not African. He is African American. You know what I'm saying? And two, you're a dumbass. So I'm going to remove you from the chat. We'll never see you again. And I just know deep down in my heart, your mother regrets, not getting that abortion. You looking in the mirror right now, a bunch of letters H. So I'm gonna go ahead and get your weird ass out of here too. All right. So okay, cool. Y'all already done assassinated that weird dude. All right. So now that all of the weirdos are out of the chat box, now all the goofies are gone. We are going to keep talking football. But Jerry Jones messed up because there was no real plan in place when they traded Michael Parsons. So let's keep it 1,000. If Jerry Jones traded Michael Parsons away, got the 2 first-round picks, and then immediately traded for Max Crosby, and he could have sold you, hey, we got Max Crosby on a cheaper deal, we got an extra first-round pick, and we got cap space, nobody would have said anything about that. You know what I'm saying? If he had traded, if he did the same trade, boom, traded Michael Parsons away, got the 2 first-round picks, and then flipped one of the first-round picks into Max Crosby at the beginning of the season, and he could have sold you on, hey, we got Max at a cheaper contract than what Micah got. We got an extra first-round pick, and we got extra cap space because of the move. Nobody would have said shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Because that would have been cool. You might have got slightly, worse at defensive end, but that would have been a cool move. But you traded Michael Parsons away, and you had no real answer or no real plan. You know what I'm saying? You were out here with no Michael Parsons, and you were so desperate at defensive end, you had to sign Jadeveon Clowney off the street. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say the Michael Parsons shit was bullshit, because you didn't really have a plan for it. If you had a real deal plan and you executed that shit, then motherfuckers wouldn't look at you sideways like that, Jerry. What up, Len?
What's happening?
What's good with you, boy?
What's happening? What's happening?
Nothing. I was just answering the questions. We're going to get to blaming players and coaches and shit in just 2 seconds. There's, like you said, when you pointing your whole hand out, there's plenty of blame to go around this motherfucker. But they wanted
Plenty.
but they wanted me to start with Jerry. And my critique of Jerry, my real critique of Jerry was not having a plan for the Michael Parsons trade. No, that's the real.
But I'm
That's the
messing up it.
you good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nah, like I said, like the real critique of Jerry was not having a real plan for the Michael Parsons trade. Cause like I was telling them, if Jerry did the same exact thing he did, traded Michael Parsons for the 2 first-round picks and got Kenny Clark, and he flipped one of those first-round picks into Max Crosby immediately, and he could have sold you on, hey, I got one of the best edges in the National Football League at a cheaper rate than Michael Parsons. We got an extra first-round pick, and we saved some cap space. Would anybody have said anything about the Michael Parsons trade?
I wouldn't have said not one damn thing. But I'm
Exactly.
telling y'all, like, it was a bad football move,
Yeah.
definitely. But I just see the bigger picture. I see the bigger picture far as what the leadership was. If they don't, I mean, you got to think now. Swear to God, it sucks, but this they company. If they don't like the leadership, they got a right to change it, whether we agree or not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Like it sounds crazy, but it's true. So like, I think history gonna tell us who was right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? I think history gonna tell us who was right or wrong.
Yeah.
But it's on Jerry to make up for it, though. I tell you that.
Yeah, that was
Because, like I
the
said,
point. Yeah.
it wasn't a good football move.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nah, that's the only point. Like you said, they made the move, but they didn't make the most out of the move. You know what I'm saying? Cause like we said right here.
Yeah.
Like if they had did something incredible, like hey, and they could sell us on, we got Max, we got the extra, we got the Max Crosby, we got the extra pick, we got the cap space. We cool. Nobody would be mad. But because you did absolutely nothing, you have this bitch signing Jadeveon Clowney off the street. You got 7-round picks corners out this bitch right now. You know what I'm saying? Like Like you did a whole bunch of baby back bullshit on defense. You signed a whole bunch of niggas that nobody else wanted. You traded away Michael Parsons, and you holding on to the draft picks you got from Michael for dear life. You know that's the issue. That's the bigger issue than just trading him. Cause nigga, a real hustler would have flipped that shit. I'm looking at Jerry sideways. I thought Jerry was better than that. Like Jerry, like hey, a real hustler would have flipped that shit and had this defense out here thugging. You know what I'm saying? So that's the bigger issue. That's the bigger issue than just Michael being gone. It's Michael being gone and not having nothing else.
To me, I can tell it was an emotional response. That's always bad. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Regardless of how I feel about the person, you know what I'm saying? It still was bad because if it was a well thought out, calculated plan like men supposed to make moves, well thought out and calculated, if it was like that, I feel like you would have done this during the draft.
Thank you, Will.
You would have said, wow, the Cowboys traded Michael Parsons for this, this, and this. If this was a plan, it would have been acted out over time. It wouldn't have been a scramble trying to make hay out of something in this short amount of time. See what I'm saying? Like, and messing up a season while you at it.
Correct.
See, it wouldn't have been like that.
Exactly.
It wouldn't have been like that. A plan don't go like that. Unless, well, I take it back. A bad plan, dude.
A bad plan.
You know what I'm saying? A bad plan might go like that. You know what I'm saying? It could have just been a bad plan. So, hey, I digress.
Yeah, but you are 1,000% correct, man. And you know that's the issue. Now, let's move on to people that actually played out there. Cause we got to get on the defense. We're gonna start with the defense, and then we'll go to the offense. Or do you want to start with the offense and then go to the defense?
Bro, I told you, my whole hand is out. So that means I'm pointing at everybody. I got smoke for everybody. This is equal opportunity smoke. So, hey, if you thought Lamb was gonna make you feel good, hey, come back another day. Cause this ain't the day.
Right.
Sorry.
So let's start with the offense. Run game, non-existent. Quarterback had his worst game of the season. Shoddy made several mistakes, you know, along the way in play calling situations. They definitely should have ran the ball. Definitely should have ran the ball like 2-3 times at the goal line the first trip down. So, who we starting with? We starting with Dak. We starting with Shoddy. We starting with the offensive line because they were terrible. Like you could pick, and we can just go down the list.
Let's go and get that shot in real quick.
Yeah, Shoddy fucked up, bro. And
bro, listen, you know it. I just want you to. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna give it right to you. But I just want you to think about this. You know it's bad if landlord's saying you should have ran. just think about that. If I say you should have ran, it was bad. Like, I don't never say run, nigga. I run out of necessity, nigga. Like, he didn't play me on the game. I throw the hell out of the ball. That's what I do. I'm sorry. So, you run out of necessity. But it was such obvious run situations. I don't understand how a physical run first coach don't run. So that's what makes me be very critical on you. Go ahead.
No, you are correct. There were multiple times where they probably should have ran the ball, and they didn't. But you know, also to the same token, and you know, we be talking about this because you know, Amp brought the shit up on the show yesterday. He said they want to be able to run the ball when teams know you run the ball, right? And if we just look at the entire season in totality, when we played these top run defenses, we have not fared well against them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, even go back to the Panthers game, they completely shut down our rushing attack. Matter of fact, I think I got this shit here somewhere. Let me see if I got the rushing totals. There it go.
Booker went hill the Panthers game, was he?
No.
Okay, but his ass will hill this game.
Yeah.
And I ain't feel the force. Let me go watch the film before I be critical on him. But I'm just saying, goddamn.
Yeah, that
I expected more. I expected to be dominant on the line. I'm just saying.
They have not been dominant. They got their ass whooped. To the point, Dak Prescott was your second leading rusher. That boy had more rushing yards than Jadon Blue on less carries. And that's really
horrible.
And we know that we didn't design anything for Dak. Dak was just running for his fucking life. And that's the other thing that we've been really glossing over the entirety of the season. Like, we don't like on paper this offensive line is good, but when you go into like the advanced shit, Dak Prescott is one of the most pressured quarterbacks in the league, but he has one of the lowest pressure to sack rates. Why is that? It's because Dak Prescott is making magic happen in the pocket. It's not because the offensive line has been blocking their ass off. Dak has made this.
He's just good.
Yeah, Dak has made this offensive line look way better than they actually are. And this is like one of the few times he just couldn't do that because they were popping the shit out of Dak Prescott. They were wearing Dak Prescott's ass out.
That whole stat just means Dak is good. But the thing about being good is you can't do it every day, bro. How many people saying Jordan scored? Wait, he had like a real bad game one time. I can't remember. I used to always quote it. But Jordan had bad games. MJ had bad games. Brian had bad games. You know what I'm saying? Like Peyton Manning had 10.
It was 8 points.
Peyton Manning had a horrible Super Bowl. He had 8 points one game. See that? Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about too.
Mm-hmm.
So Peyton Manning had a horrible Super Bowl.
Yeah.
When I tell you, one of my friends, he like a diehard Peyton Manning fan. When I tell you he had to cut the Super Bowl off, he couldn't finish watching it. He said he seen enough.
Oh, the Seahawks game.
When he played Seattle.
Yeah.
He said he cut that shit off, bro. He was done. He said it's over with. And that was before halftime. He said he done. So, like, great people have bad days, bro. You can't expect nobody to be great all the time. But guess what? That was erased from Peyton Manning legacy because he won before. And then he won again afterwards, I believe. Or
yeah, he won.
I don't know. That wasn't the last one, was it?
Nah, his last one was against Cam and them. Remember?
Okay, yeah. So he won afterwards, so it was all he made up for it, so all is well, it ends well. But like that's just how things go. So you can't depend on nobody to be great every day. I knew this day was coming. Me and him had conversations. I was like, I hope it ain't this week.
I would pray.
Like it's just a given. Did I not say that multiple times this weekend?
Yeah, I was like, man, hell no. The Chicago game, man. Hey, I pray it was just the Chicago game gonna be the going back.
Yeah, he was trying to say it's just Chicago, but like, bro, can't nobody like, bro, Dak would have to be a fucking cyborg android to keep playing like that all year. That shit don't happen like that. I need to go look. Even them historic seasons, I guarantee you, them quarterbacks had a game or two where they were shaking.
Bro,
guaranteed.
That's the thing. Like the Dallas Cowboys are fucked because I just thought about this. We will never win a game this year, 20-17.
Nah.
Like
who told you? What makes you even think about that?
Cause
you should get that far out your mind, sir. No.
Because
that'll never happen.
I was thinking about how the Broncos beat the Eagles. They didn't score a bunch of points. They held the Eagles to 17 points at their own crib. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I take that back though. We could have won a game like that with the Eagles. It was 24-20.
You still needed.
That's close.
Hey, it's close, but you still needed at least 25.
No cigars, goddamn.
Yeah.
No cigars.
Because that's still like a 20. That's still like a 3-touchdown game that you needed. You still needed 3 touchdowns. You ain't gonna ever win a game with 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals from this team.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen. So your offense gonna at least have to put up 30 points. Damn near 30 points, or you taking a L. That's a fact.
Think about it like this. And this is the reason why it's like because they deserve all the smoke and all the critiques. Like Shoddy fucked up, Dak, you were fucking up because on that interception you threw the third, you had Turpin open running to the sideline. That's why he was jumping up and down after the pick happened. And you could have probably got a field goal and came back, scored a touchdown, made it a 1-possession game. So you were fucking up there. So there was plenty of blame to go around. You know what I'm saying? But I used this comparison, yesterday. It's hard to treat your A student, that failed one test the same way as the nigga that been flunking all year. Cause you could fail one test and still pass the class. Cause this is Dak and
that nigga been flunking and he been missing school.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say this is Dak and them after the bad game. After the bad game, this nigga still second in touchdown passes. He's still second in yards, and he still got the best QBR in the National Football League. even with as bad as this offense was, they still number one. This defense was what they always been. They gave up 44 fucking points. We needed 45. So think about it like this. If we scored 35 points as an offense against the number one defense in the National Football League, we would have still lost by 2 possessions.
How many possessions did they not score?
Well,
we had a few stops though.
We had
a few stops.
We had 1 or 2 stops, which is not
That's
enough.
why I was still mad at the offense too, though. We had a few stops, man. At the beginning of the game, I think we had a few surprising stops. We started that game off with an interception, and we should have kept that momentum and scored a fucking touchdown. But I don't know what the hell happened. Shotty started getting cute. I don't know what the fuck that was. Like I would have bet my life fortune that we were gonna score right now.
I would have too.
Real talk.
But that also the other thing is the penalties. Because he got cute and he was like, I'm finna run the ball on 3rd down. And then them bitches had a false start.
Look, that's another issue.
What the penalties?
And that shit, what we rank it with penalties?
Not great.
Because I think that shit's still here. I'm talking about not just this game, because I don't want to be critical of one game. What we looking at for as the season go with penalties?
Shit.
Because y'all told me that was discipline and that was on the coach. That's what I heard. Then coming out and getting did like this, I heard that was because you weren't motivated. So I just don't like people using the intangible shit that we can't even measure and use that as a talking point when you're trying to dog the coach.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, sometimes your ass just get whooped. Sometimes you just not the better team. Like that shit happens. Real talk.
My mama. And we had 9 penalties for 80 yards, and I think a majority of them were pre-snapped penalties. We had a bunch of false starts. There was a bunch of shit that did not go our way this game. Not being able to run the ball, not being able to protect your quarterback. And listen, I love y'all. I understand that y'all are big on time possession and shit. But when you give up ass immediately, it doesn't really matter. You had the ball 7 minutes more than these niggas, and they still blew you out. Because they got all kinds of explosives. If I'm not mistaken, landlord, they had 7 plays of 20-plus yards in the first half.
We kicking field goals and shit, too. Them boys was scoring 6. You can't do that.
Can't do neither.
Time possession don't matter if you ain't scoring 6.
Yeah, because listen, you went down there, you took the lead 3-0, but what was the first score of the game? It was a 40-yard fucking run. And that shit was way too easy, cause listen, we were talking about our run offense. They run offense was impeccable. This nigga had 15 carries, 111 yards. He averaged 7.4. RJ Harvey had 7 carries for 46. He averaged 6.6. Mims averaged 6 yards. Like, nigga, look at this shit. They at one point they were averaging 11 yards a play. At one point you were averaging 11 yards a play, man. So it's a bunch of bad everywhere, bro. It was bad offense, bad defense. I think you had said the special team was playing bad too, if I'm not mistaken. So
yes, I did.
They were bad everything.
They was bad too. The special team said, "Hey man, don't wait on me. I want to be bad too."
He said, "Wait on me. I want to be bad too." It's crazy.
They said, "Hold on, y'all leaving me." I cursed
Oh.
Y'all gave up a big time run. I know he won the best returners, but shit, damn that. What happened to Hobbs? Where you at, Turk? I ain't seen nothing this year. Have he did anything this year as far as in the return game?
I think he had a big return.
I think he might have had one or so. Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah, he had a big.
We need. When your defense this bad, Turk, we need the special teams to make up some of that shit. Give us some field position or something. Shit. But I want to hear what Shotty's excuses was for some of these play calls and these decisions. But I'm just really curious about it. Because, like, I expected better from him. I've been seeing better from him. So what made you go out and do this game? I don't know what it was. Maybe they was overthinking it.
Possibly.
Maybe they came in with too much respect for these boys.
Might be. You know, it might be.
Cause I felt like he was pretty conservative. That's just me.
Yeah, the punting. You know, the two times he punted. You know, in fourth and manageable, I didn't really like that shit. You know,
Then what the scores was at that time though? Like I really can't recall right now, but I want to know what the score was because I felt like it was already getting out of hand.
I think it was like either 27-17 or 30-17. So I would have win.
Bro, I'm not punting at that point, man. You crazy as
I
hell.
would have win.
I'm not punting
Cause
when I'm down that
but they
much.
scored a touchdown, which they did. Like it's a 20-point game. If you get the fourth down and you convert and you go down and you get a touchdown, it's a one possession game again. I probably would have went. I know it was risky, but like you said, like we got to understand who our kids are. The Dallas Cowboy defense,
We got an untraditional team.
yeah, like nigga, listen, that shit working at your household, soft parenting, we might have to whoop our children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a little different over here.
Like, listen,
I know, man. I told you. You tell me the crime, I can tell you which child did it.
yeah,
Shit.
and that's the thing with the Dallas Cowboys. Like, we can't sit.
Not just saying that my children are criminals.
Like,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like whatever happened, I can tell you who is the most likely culprit of the situation. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. Matter of fact, throwing on 3rd and 1. Right, yeah, because listen, you should have just ran the ball 2 times. Just run the ball 2 times on 3rd and 1. If they stop you, short of inches, like you got all kind of shit. 4th and inches, you gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he was doing some weird shit, man. I'm not gonna hold you.
And
He was doing some weird shit.
I think you had on the head though. They probably just respected them niggas too much.
Yeah, they was a little scared in this game. I ain't gonna hold you.
Now,
Cause think about it though, it's psychological at the same time. Cause like I do believe you're supposed to respect your opponent, but if all week all you hearing is, oh, this defense is so good, we gotta watch this person, we gotta watch that person. Oh my God, the defense this and this, they pass versus like this, they pass versus like that. Oh man, we gotta do this and that. We ain't gonna be able to do this week. We gonna like if you hear that shit all week, that shit gonna seep into your mental. Then, oh, you gotta go to Mile High. You know, Denver's a tough place to play. Oh, that altitude up there. Oh, Lord, then you add in the history. Oh, y'all historically can't beat Denver. Like, you know, we ain't won in Denver since the 90s. And this and that and this and that. Like, it's a lot when you coming into it like that, bro. You gotta have somebody like that's so gangster that they don't care. Like, fuck that. I hear all that, and I raise you a fuck that. We still gonna go ahead and win, nigga. Let's get it. You feel me? Like, we need somebody on that type of time. Well, not just somebody. We need some people. We need our team to be on that type of time, because I honestly feel like we got a couple of people that was on that, but everybody, they can't do it alone. They can't do it alone.
yeah, I agree. Also,
Who you think on your team that said they'll raise you a fuck that?
probably Pickens. Probably I don't know. Pick.
It's just Pickens, ain't it? Goddamn.
Uh,
Damn.
Maybe Overshown, but the nigga ain't there. You know what I'm saying? I think Overshown a dog.
Yeah. I think you gotta be young and crazy. You so young and crazy that you don't know you supposed to lose this game.
Hmm. I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
I damn sure agree.
But to be honest with y'all, like I swear to God, I ain't one of them niggas that just, I was right. But he ain't know, we counted this, I'm pretty sure he counted this as an L going into the season. Like, and the reason I did is because we never beat them. like why, like, am I, bro, is that not fair?
It's fair.
Bro, if we never beat these niggas, why would I say we gonna win? Until you show me differently, I'ma stay on key. I'ma stay on code. That only makes sense. Like I hope that we can win. I expected us to play better than that for damn sure. But if you just showed me this team on the schedule, I counted that as an L. And to be honest with you, the same thing for next week because we don't beat Arizona. Like, I mean, I don't know what y'all want us to say. Hey, look, they need to prove us wrong because history says they don't beat these teams, and I feel like we should beat them. Kyler Murray ain't never lost in our stadium. In the state of Texas, this man has never lost.
He a monster. He a monster. And you know what? The only thing that made me feel like we're gonna win this upcoming game is that we don't normally have back-to-back losses. Like the offense don't normally lay back-to-back eggs. Like they have an egg, then they go on a streak of like we gonna put belt to ass. That's the only thing making me feel somewhat confident in this upcoming game. That and listen, you lose this game to the Arizona Cardinals, like you might well get ready for the draft. I'll be 1,000.
What Arizona record is?
2-5. But you know, Kyler Murray hasn't played a lot of these games.
You know who this sound like?
Who?
This put me in the mind of that Carolina game. The offensive side. You got a super hyped up receiver with a talented underachieving quarterback.
Speaking of which, you know we make everybody look good. So do you know?
That's why I'm thinking about Marvin Harrison Jr. right now.
Cause you actually made me think about the Chicago game. Cause do you know that nigga threw 4 touchdowns that game and he only got 9 the rest of the season?
Bro, we just bad, bro.
We make everybody look amazing. Matter of fact, hold on. Like there was another bullshit ass stat up here. I think it was in this motherfucker. Oh yeah. Them bitches allowed 7.5 yards a play. That was the highest for Denver since 2016. So almost a decade. And then it was the second 40-point, 400-yard game for the Broncos since 2014. So we make everybody look amazing.
Great.
Yeah, so
excellent.
And that's the thing, like there's not an offense in the world that can overcome this shit, bro. I'm gonna be 1,000 with you.
Nah, it ain't. Because they'll have to be too perfect. Like, great offenses ain't gotta do it every single week, bro. If they do it every single week, that's just a plus. It's not a necessity. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You shouldn't be relying on that every single week.
And that's the problem. And I don't really know. Like, I don't know what the fuck we can do at this point, bro. Like, I want to have optimism and think this team is gonna come through and get their shit together. But man, this shit is bad, bro. I can't hold you.
Our best hope is 40 burgers to the end of the season and hope we can outscore everybody else. That's about all we can do. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. Forcing the run ain't gonna help. Run when you're supposed to run. Shit. Do some play action or something. I don't know. But that methodical shit ain't in the cards for us. Cause we need to score, bro. We need points. Like, you think about it. That's why it'd be an outlier when you get a drive that got 16 plays. They be like, oh, 16 play drive, and oh, it's great. That ain't sustainable in the NFL. You need explosive plays, bro.
Oh yeah.
You need explosive plays, either in the run game or the pass game. But you need some plays where you gain 35 yards or better, a 20-yard run at least, a 20-yard pass or something. Like, you need some chunk plays within that drive if you gonna score 7 points. Cause all that methodical shit, you can drive down the field in 16 plays and kick a field goal.
It's possible. Damn sure possible. So you ain't lying about that. But I think the common denominator is ending with 7. Because like you said, if you drive the entire field and you don't actually cash in, what did you do? You wasted a bunch of clock and you might not even have the lead at that point. You know what I'm saying?
And then they go down there in 4 plays and score 7. They just erased everything you did.
And really, that's what's been happening to us. You know, that's why we've won time possession in a lot of these games. Also, to your point, OJ Ochoa said Sunday's loss to Denver marked the 5th time this season the Cowboy defense has surrendered 30 points and 385 total yards. They are 2 away from the most games of such kind allowed in a franchise history. There are 9 games left in the
Good
season,
Lord.
nigga.
Good Lord.
So,
We finna blow that out the
out
water.
the water. This is going to be the worst. Listen, think about this. Think about this shit. This is going to be the worst defense in franchise history. It's already one of the worst defenses in NFL history, judging by passer rating. So this is going to be one of the worst defenses in NFL history, and by far the worst defense in the history of the Dallas Cowboys franchise. Because I showed this, they already are worse than the 2020 defense. The 2020 defense allowed 29.6 points per game. Right now, after the Broncos game, we are allowing 31.6, nigga.
Lord.
So you're worse than 2020. You're going to be the worst defense by the numbers in franchise history. And in terms of passer rating, you're the worst defense in NFL history. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for nothing.
We appreciate that, Jared.
Ooh.
Good looking out.
Hey,
Good looking out, my boy.
always come through. Always come through, man. I hate this nigga.
God damn.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man. The only advice I got for you is also other sports playing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I don't know.
my Mavericks did finally win a game, so if they go on a little roll,
Yeah, it's basketball season and draft season in a minute. We lose this guy in Arizona.
boy, what?
Shit.
And we on a bye next week too. Draft show. Draft show.
Yeah. We might as well be thinking about the future.
Listen,
Think about yourself, my boy. What they say, put yourself first.
Really?
We need to put ourselves first. If we lose this guy in Arizona, man.
man.
Like, don't let it get you down, though, man. It is what it is. We didn't make these decisions. Half the decisions that we did on this team, we didn't agree with. So, hey, if anything, you put some pressure on Jerry. Because that's the people. These the people who make the decisions. They the ones who collecting the checks. Not me, not him, not y'all. These the fools that's collecting the checks. So, hey, put some pressure on their ass. Tag them on Twitter. Let them know how terrible they is. Let them know how bad they doing. That's what I'll do. Yeah.
Also, Jonathan Taylor is a Triple Crown. He's on pace to be the Triple Crown leader for running backs this year. He's number 1 in carries. He's number 1 in rushing yards, and he's number 1 in rushing touchdowns. That nigga got 12 of them hoes.
That boy had an 81-yard touchdown this week.
I saw that. Also, salute to everybody in the chat box, man. Paul, Cowboys by Nature, my brother Donald Holmes in the building, Tariq, Brian Peters, Miss Matrix, Shenard. Salute to everybody, man. Like, I love y'all because y'all outside with us thugging, you know, even with an L, man. You know, we ain't hiding. We still on Front Street with it. We still making content. We still doing what we do, man. Because listen, at the end of the day,
Awesome, did you wear your star today?
yeah.
We need to ask that question. Did you wear your star
Did you
today?
wear your star? And I know it's hard, but did you wear your star?
Did you wear your star today? I ain't wear my star today, but I had my cup, my coffee cup. It's a Dallas Cowboys cup, so they know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed. And listen,
So that's every day.
one other thing too. We didn't do it, by the way. So if y'all, you know, want to support us, you know, y'all can still hit those cash outs. Y'all can still hit those super chats. Because we and Land didn't do it.
Do you love me? He said, do you still love me?
Do you still
I
care?
ain't did that. You know what I'm saying? It's regular over here, man. Hey, it get gloomy when the team losing, man. That's what I know that much.
Boy,
And I just be wondering why all these people who been lying to y'all all year. That's who you should not be posting and donating to. If you want to be real.
man, real
The
shit.
people who been lying to y'all ass all year. Hey, you can say what you want about lying to him, but we ain't lied to y'all ass. I promise you that. And that's as real as it gets in this content space. We ain't lied to y'all.
Nah.
We told y'all and we warned y'all about the stuff that could be possibly coming. And the roster moves, the seasons. Hey, we said what we said. So It's some people out here told y'all everything was great and we was gonna be the best team in the league and shit. So,
Yeah.
hey,
Man, listen, let's use common sense. Right, let's use common sense. We traded away our best defensive player five days or so before the season started. With that same defensive player, this defense was only 31st in the National Football League. So you know what I'm saying? So
we was still
we were
bad,
we were
nigga.
bad with Micah. Then we got rid of Micah. Then we had all these injuries to our cornerbacks. Salute to Jeff with the cash app, man. I appreciate you. He said I got you, and that's a real one, man. Thank you for the love and support, my brother. So,
I appreciate you, man. Hey, even if you don't hit me, I appreciate you for hollering that hand. It's all good, man. We appreciate y'all.
that is true. But yeah, so you got injury to your secondary. Trayvon Diggs was coming back off of an ACL. No, not an ACL. He had no cartilage in his knee. So Trayvon Diggs was coming back from an injury that required them to artificially create cartilage for his knee. Deron Bland was coming back from an injury. Sam Williams was coming back from an injury. Kenneth Murray was an outcast and considered a draft bust and nobody wanted. Elam was considered a draft bust that nobody wanted. Oh, salute to Donald Holmes on my end as well, man. He said much love, and I appreciate you,
Salute.
man. I appreciate you.
Hey, it's hard times right now, boy. It's hard to make content when your team looking like that.
Yeah,
Tell you that
we
much.
had to pop out, man. We had to pop out and face the music, man. But
Yeah, exactly.
really though, you just use common sense. All the different shit going on, and you can say like what the Marvin Overshawn was probably your best or second best player on the team defensively, and he still ain't played this season. So I don't know why people thought this defense was gonna be good. We just had faith.
Shout out to Dono on my side too.
Salute to Donald Holmes, man. He a real one. But you know, I don't know why folks
Yeah,
were out here trying to say this defense will be great. Everybody coming back from injury. You know, everybody hurt. You lost.
We drafted injured players. What you mean?
Siobhan Rebel still ain't
We
played.
drafted people that was injured. Like, what you mean? Like, this is like, listen. Let's talk about it. You remember what I said during the season? Don't forget about the off season, man.
Exactly.
Don't forget about the off season. Like, let's walk through this. You know for a fact that your team did nothing to improve this defense. Now, one thing, the things that you did, use resources to upgrade, they upgraded. Most of the George Pickens, you gave up resources for that. I think he paid back for that. You got some good ROI on that. But you did nothing when it comes to upgrading this defense. Not one thing. And then on top of that, not only did you do nothing to upgrade it, you did something to decline it. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
And on top of that, you got a first year defensive coordinator in your in your organization. This is his first year. That's already an uphill battle. To be coming into a defense out of the first year. That's a battle right now. Then you got injured players everywhere. And you traded Micah. You have no linebackers. Your defensive line was bad with Micah. Like, you know, it's just not a good combo we got going on right now. And like, to be honest with you, like I said, I felt like we was a few stops away. That'll make it look a lot better. But I'm thinking the only thing we can do is we'll need another Micah level pass rusher to even make this even what can I say? Even passable. Because guess what? A lot of them plays, Mr. Meltman, what I used to call him, Bolton Nix, he was sitting back there in the pocket pretty comfortably.
Bro,
we always let these boys get comfortable, man, and they just back there like practice. If you don't got no pressure on the quarterback, bro, it's just like they in practice.
I agree. And you know what?
It's just like practice.
To piggyback on what you said, because I don't know what the final box score said, but at one point during the broadcast, them niggas said, and it was like the beginning of the fourth quarter, 0 quarterback hits and 0 sacks. on Bo Nix.
Mm.
So to your point,
Good
when
Lord.
a motherfucker just back there baking cakes and texting their old lady and shit like that from the pocket, they can do whatever they want to do. And
Bro, to be 100% honest with you, bro, I done blocked out all Cowboy shit right now because I had to take a break, and then I was gonna get back to it. But so I didn't even know that was the stat line. Honest to God, that they had no pressures or no sacks. That's ridiculous.
well, no hits and no sacks. They said he had 7 pressures throughout the entirety of a game, and Dak Prescott was pressured. I gotta go look at this shit because I was looking.
Sometimes a one player gets 7 pressures. Your whole team had 7.
Speaking of which, our team as a whole has 10 sacks for the season. Michael Parsons has 6.5 by himself.
Lord, jeez.
Oh,
That's scary.
No, not my nigga.
What?
Not my nigga Quinshawn. All he wanted was the
Jenkins
money.
got hurt.
He got an AC joint, man. My nigga got an AC
Damn.
joint. That's the only good thing.
I'm,
That's the only good thing.
Hen, you gotta get better at your reactions, bro. Cause I'm thinking it's a cowboy for one. And this nigga, this nigga, he ain't make it sound like your mama died, man.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Not my nigga. All he wanted was the money.
That nigga, he ain't hit the good times, man. When anything happens,
Damn.
This nigga be having me about to goddamn go crazy over here. I'm like, what's going on? Goddamn.
I'm sorry.
Should I end it all? I don't even know. Is the world over here? Goddamn, let me know. We don't know what the thing fucking with him, man, but that nigga crazy.
Oh shit, that's
What's
just
that? Oh! A nigga that ain't on our team hurt. My bad. But I thought you were gonna tell me something horrible, boy.
Like,
lie.
Like, they done shot Dak. Like, oh, what?
I'm like, man,
They tried to rob him for.
I'm over here thinking the worst.
They done robbed him for his AP to hit my nigga up, man.
Man, I'm talking about for real, but I'm over here thinking the worst. That nigga said,
Oh shit.
you gotta temper your at least with me. Cause you know I'm crazy too. I don't need no encouragement. Like you gotta tone that shit down. I got too much trauma that I'm trying to recover from. Goddamn, I don't know.
My apologies.
He ain't be having me on go. I'm like, Lord Jesus, what's going on? Quinshawn Jenkins hurt. Oh, thank God. That shit make you say thank God all of a sudden.
Like, oh shit, like I'm not happy for him. I'm not happy he hurt, but shit, at least ain't one of mine. But
yeah, exactly. Like I ain't trying to be an asshole about it, but I'm just saying it could have been a lot worse. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? It could have been a lot worse for us.
They said, "Oh no."
But that nigga had me spooked, boy.
He said, "Didn't drop this spoon. I'm gonna be upside, nigga."
I'm telling you, bro, he ain't crazy.
Oh, shit.
You can't be reacting like that, boy. Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
That boy, that got my blood pressure up and everything.
Oh,
Shit.
I was making this tweet though, because we were talking through all the bad things the Dallas Cowboys did for their defense this year. So trade away Michael Parsons. Diz coming off a career-threatening injury. Cause remember, like the
Drafted a ACL, boy,
oh yeah, drafted injured corner.
that hasn't played a snap. Drafted for the future. That's what I think the mindset is the worst. Because we drafted for the future compared to actually trying to build and help this team right now. Because think about this, y'all. This was always a plan, bro. It was 2 head scratchers. And now when you think about it, they was both needs. No cap. Marshawn Nealon was a fucking need. We didn't need, no, he wasn't a need. It was on some shit like they planning for the future. They was future shit. Like, bro, everybody was puzzled when we drafted Marshawn Nealon. We didn't need no damn Nealon at the time. We had D-Law. We had a D-Line full of folks.
They never signed D-Law.
They sitting up there trying to replace people, bro. They ain't trying to build on what we have. They only thinking about being cheaper in the future and replace people. These people crazy.
Now I think about it, we also lost Jordan Lewis and D Law in the offseason.
Hey, shout out to Jeff on Cash App and Josh on PayPal. Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, he had hit me on PayPal too, and then, that's Rogue out there. I didn't know you wanted to give his government name like that, but that's Rogue.
I just said Josh is a nickname actually. Uh, you know, but I ain't see what his real tag name was on there, so I appreciate
You
you.
wouldn't have seen it. I just know from experience now. I just talking shit.
Yeah.
Traded away Michael Parsons. I'm listening to stuff out here, and listen, I'm almost out of characters because I don't have like Twitter, paid for Twitter. So like they've done.
Did you type in that you got a first your defense in the first year on the DC? That's big
I
for
even
real,
got
bro.
there yet.
Yeah, that make a lot. That make a big difference.
Could you trade?
And I ain't even just dogging Flukes. I'm talking about under anybody defense for the first year.
Yeah, that's rough.
That should have gamble. It can be bad.
So, traded away Micah. Didn't resign D Law. Didn't resign J. Lou. Diz coming off a career-threatening injury. Drafted injured Revel, who hasn't played a snap as of today. Bland coming off injury. Sam coming off injury. And I don't even think I got enough characters to type the rest of the shit.
Bruh, think about it. You don't get this bad in 1 year.
But
This was a collection of thoughts. This is a collection of thoughts that got you to this point. This is a collection of mistakes. Drafting Monty Smith. Drafting, you see what I'm saying? Drafting Tyler Guyton. That might have been a mistake too.
If we being honest,
I know he playing better, but goddamn, we could have had something dope. We could have had somebody gangster right
we
now.
could have had Xavier Worthy.
I'm just saying, bro. So like, let's be real now. They been questionable in the draft. I ain't going to so far as how my girl Star going, cause Star saying nigga we can't even draft no more.
Shit, that 2020.
Hey, I'm damn near now.
That 2023 draft make you feel like them niggas can't draft because that's the one we talking about. That's the Maji Smith first round. Then we got Luke Schoonmaker second round. Overshown is the
Schoon made a play yesterday though. Schoon made a play yesterday. Couldn't get in the end zone though. God damn it.
Speaking of Schoon, do you know that we drafted Schoonmaker over the Kraft kid from the Green Bay Packers?
Man, Kraft looks phenomenal too.
Listen.
He looks phenomenal.
And listen.
He looks like the perfect blend between the tight ends we be arguing about.
Mm-hmm.
Like he ain't as small as Pitts, but he just big enough. You know what I'm saying? Like to play the tight end position. Like
really be able to
he's
block
right
shit,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, he still can do all that. Cause I looked at his frame, that nigga kind of slim. Like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't big like Ferg be. He kind of like slender with it. But he running like a damn wide receiver down there. So, damn, bro, we missed out. We missed out big time.
Yep. We suck. Mm-hmm.
This one time I'm gonna start separating myself. They suck. We don't suck. Me and you and this chat box, we don't suck. The Cowboys suck right now. God damn it.
Man,
that's on their own.
This shit is crazy. Cause I'm gonna have to do this shit. I'm gonna have to like type this shit in like a note, screenshot it, and then put it up somewhere. Cause that shit is not going to fit. So yeah, we gotta workshop that shit. Cause we gotta post that and pass that shit around. Cause there's like 15 things they did bad on defense. Like you're right, it wasn't just one thing that happened. It was like damn near 20 things the Dallas Cowboys did why the defense is this bad. Cause listen,
but that's what I'm telling you. You don't get this bad in 1 year.
It really took 2 years to get to this point. It took 2 years to get to this point, really.
Yeah.
Right,
you don't get this bad in 1 year, bro.
I gotta escape and go back to work.
Thanks a lot for stressing us out a little bit more, Hen. We appreciate that.
Oh yeah, you welcome, nigga. That's what I'm here for. You got anything you want to add before we depart, my brother?
Nah, man. I gotta look at the film. I ain't had a chance to look at the film yet, so I'm not calling nobody out individually. But I'll say this: I'm not happy, and it's not looking too good. So, like I said, I ain't gonna lie though. If I had to pick one position that can impact this defense, it gotta be pass rush. It
Mm-hmm.
gotta be. And you know, I ain't even no Micah Pump on nigga, but hey, shit, the truth is the truth. We need some pass rush out there.
Mm-hmm.
Damn all the rest of them niggas. We need somebody to goddamn tackle the quarterback, bro. It's not happening. They not even in a pressurized situation. They chilling. We can't have that. You're gonna lose against any competent quarterback if you don't pressure them.
Facts.
That's just how it works.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, landlord,
Because think about it here. This is the last comment.
good.
Think about it. You always got man beaters and you got zone beaters. If you got time to get to it, what's gonna stop you?
Absolutely nothing.
What's gonna stop you, bro?
Mm.
That's why you see shit like Jordan Love last night with 20 straight completions. Like, you got an answer for all that shit. It's just whether can you get to the answer quick enough before they get to you. That's what quarterbacking is these days.
Very true though. You ain't told a lie. Mm. Well, y'all, this has been a dope show. I appreciate landlord for taking time out of his busy schedule of ligament dealing to slide in here
Yes, sir.
and help me rock this show. And in the words of West Coast Cowboy, never look down, 'cause the stars are up.